Hello everyone! So finally, we'll be starting our algebra topic. So here it is. Our lesson for today is algebraic expressions. So ano ba yan? So to jumpstart, meron ako ditong scenario. So sabi daw, imagine buying an apple and an orange in a supermarket. What do you think is the total cost? Huh? Total cost agad-agad, wala namang given, 'di ba? Paano daw natin malalaman yung total cost? Wala namang given. So, dyan papasok yung representation. Yan, representation. So, meron tayong unknown. Kasi hindi naman natin alam yung individual cost ng apple at ng orange, 'di ba? How much more, paano natin malalaman yung total cost? So, dahil dyan, we will have to represent. So, for an apple, the cost of an apple would be X. Oh my God! Narinig nyo na yung X. Ba't palagi nahanap yung X, diba? Char. Okay, so, syempre, yung orange naman. I-represent naman natin siya gamit ang Y. Tama. O, diba? X and Y. Kaya lang ang tanong, what do you think is the total cost? Kasi itong X, cost lang to ng apple. Yung Y, cost lang yun ng orange. So, what is the total cost? The total cost should be X plus Y. Tama. So, dahil dyan, I want you to know what is algebra. Ano ba yung algebra na yan at bakit paborito natin yan? So, syempre, branch yan ng mathematics that helps in the representation of problems. So, diba? May scenario tayo kanina. Yun yung problem natin kanina. Or situations in the form of mathematical expression. O, diba? Meron tayong x plus y is equals to the total cost. So, yun yung ating mathematical expression. Yun ang purpose ng algebra. Kasi may mga unknown sa mundo, mga hindi natin alam, we will have to represent. So, it involves variables like x, y, and z. Pero hindi lang x, y, z ha. Meron din tayong, pwede natin gumamit ng A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Kumanta. Anyway, yeah, any letters. You can use any letters, any variables, X, Y, Z, for example. And of course, yung ating mathematical operation. Para makapag-form tayo ng mathematical expressions. O, diba? Exciting. Char. Okay. So, etong ating algebraic expression. Kanina, di ba, we have x plus y. So, ngayon, medyo ginandahan ko ng konti. Kasi may mga parts to eh. So, gusto kong malaman nyo kung ano ba yung mga parts ng algebraic expression. Tawag natin sa number 4 na ito. So, yung number 4 na yan ay tinatawag nating constant. Correct. Constant. Ano ba yung constant? Yan yung fixed na number whose value does not change. Aha, hindi daw nagbabago. Fix na yan, oh. Alam niyo kung bakit fix na yan? Wala kasi yung letter dyan. Yung letter na yan. Fix lang siya. Mag-isa lang siya. So, hindi siya magbabago. Unlike dito, meron pang unknown na y, di ba? Unknown na y. So, ibig sabihin, yung value nitong 3y, may value pa yan na iba. Nagbabago pa to. Ito, constant lang talaga. Hindi na magbabago. At dahil binanggit ko yung letter na yan, ano ba tawag natin sa letter na yan? Actually, nabanggit ko na to kanina sa previous slide. That is called variables. So, yan yung letter na nagre-represent sa unknown or yung changing na quantity. Okay, we call it variables. Now, ano naman tong katabi? May katabi yung letters eh. May tawag din dyan. Ang tawag dyan ay coefficients. Tama! So, yung mga number na nakadikit dyan ay coefficients. Okay. And then, bawat isa na to at ito na hinahati ng operation na addition, may tawag din dyan. What is it? Ang tawag dyan ay terms. Correct? They are parts of sums and are therefore connected by the plus signs. Tama. In some expressions, it will appear na etong mga term na to are separated by minus sign naman. Pero, we must keep in mind that subtraction is addition of the additive inverse. Naalala nyo ba yung previous topic natin about additive inverse and multiplicative inverse? Dahil dyan, papaalala ko sa inyo kung ano ba yung additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. So, sabi daw, may expressions na separated by minus sign. So, yan, expression yan. Pero we must keep in mind na yung expression na yan is also addition of the additive inverse. So, ano yung additive inverse ng y? Ang additive inverse ng y ay negative y. O, diba? Ang galing, diba? So, kahit subtraction yan, addition pa rin naman yan ng additive inverse. Yun lang ibig sabihin nun. Paano naman kapag ka-division? So, pag division naman, for example, x over y. Yan, division 1. Division yan, diba? Equals daw yan sa, multiplication pa din daw yan. Multiplication, x times natin is dot. Ano ang multiplicative inverse naman itong ating y ngayon? Ano daw? Ang multiplicative inverse daw niyan ay 1 over y. Ganon naman kapag ka division. So, tandaan nyo to kasi marami kayong may experience na ganito sa algebra. Okay, dokie. Okay? So, meron tayong a little activity. State the number of terms in each expression and name them. So, for example, number 1. 2x plus 4. So, ilan ang terms dyan? 2x plus 4. So, ang terms daw ay ano ba yung terms? Connected yan by the plus sign. Diba? So, ilan ang terms dyan? So, ang terms dyan ay isa, dalawa. Okay? Kasi ito yung nagko-connect sa kanila. Okay. So, dalawa. Name them daw. Okay. 2 terms, 2x and 4. Yarn. Number 2. Oh. Separated by na minus sign. Pero again, sabi ko sa inyo, ang subtraction na yan ay addition pa rin of the additive inverse. So, ilan ang terms? Isa, dalawa pa rin. At ang terms ay y and negative 3. Diba? Kasi ito yung additive inverse. Okay? Number 3 naman. Ang dami naman yan. Ilan? Ilan ang terms? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hinahati kasi yan ng mga signs na to, diba? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 daw. At ano yung mga terms na yun? Ang terms natin ay A, 7. Dahil minus yan, kukunin natin yung additive inverse, which is negative B. Minus ulit. Additive inverse ulit niyan ay negative M. Pero kung alam nyo, magiging like, wise lang kayo, or what? Kukunin mo lang din talaga yung minus dito, diba? Negative B. Oh, negative M. Ganun na lang yung tandaan nyo. Kasi actually, honestly, ganun lang din yung tanda ko. Sa totoo lang. So, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching.